Growing up in a generation where what we see as normal everyday rights and needs that actually weren't so normal 100 years ago. It makes my generation take these things for granted. Things such as healthcare, marriage and divorce, joining the military, and even wearing pants. The main thing that I believe that we shouldn't ever take for granted is our right to vote. Although all women in the United States weren't allowed to vote until 1965, it was something that up until now I didn't realize was so important. In the United States, we like to believe that we are a very progressive country, but in the Declaration of Independence, it states that all men are created equal. How can one country be progressive when one sex is deemed more valuable than the other? Making us realize that the things that we take for granted shouldn't be taken for granted after all. I was born an American citizen. Some of my friends were not. Nowadays, becoming an American citizen is extremely difficult. Many of my friends' reasonings to become an American citizen isn't based on what you might think. They want to vote, to see the progressive change that should have happened many years ago. It helped inspire my reasoning to vote. So you asked me why being a woman voting is important. And for me, I view my vote as a voice to help advocate and influence the direction I believe is best. I also vote for those who can't, those who haven't obtained those rights, those whose voices haven't been heard. Being able to vote is something that we shouldn't ever take for granted. My generation is used to the constant change in everyday life, and in this election, I know our voices will be heard. Like many, we know that our votes will influence how the next couple of years will turn out. We know now not to take these simple things such as voting for granted, because we are the progressive change. We are the next generation. This is our voice.